Hi, hello, welcome to our new YouTube channel. I'll be teaching you the market insights and investment strategies. We have been thinking to start this channel for a while. However, we feel that this is the perfect timing for us to start the YouTube channel. The reason is the markets look very bearish, and that is the best time for any investor to step in and invest in stocks to reap benefits. Also, for people who are holding the stocks and waiting for the markets to come up, this is the best time for you to average. This channel will surely be a learning platform for the investors. It will be very useful for beginners and new investors, as we will be covering out the technical analysis and fundamental analysis of each of the stocks. Hope you get benefited by following our channel. So let's move on. Now we'll cover up the reasons for this market crash. Russia-Ukraine war. Yes, it's the ongoing war because of which not only the Indian market but also all the global markets have collapsed. And with Russia still invading Ukraine, we expect the markets to still go down. And Fed tapering. During economic crisis, what the Federal Bank of US does is they do liquidation easy so that they purchase some bonds, reduce the interest rates, and print more money for the people to survive the economic crisis. And then after the threat substantially gets reduced, they get back whatever they've given to the economy, and thus they start to sell the bonds and they start to increase the interest rates, which affects the lifestyle of the people in US. And that's the reason for this inflation in US. Yes, inflation rate has gone high in US, and because of Fed tapering, you would have seen that some of the stocks in your portfolio started to go down from the month of November 2021. After every economic crisis, Fed does this tapering, and the markets tend to go down 10 to 15%, and then eventually they come up. So please don't get worried by this Fed tapering. And also, if the markets get crashed or still go down due to this Russia war, then feel that this is a good opportunity for investors to invest on valid, fundamentally strong companies. And we'll go on with the last reason, which is the crude oil prices hike. Yes, with Russia invading Ukraine, the crude oil prices have gone high, and we expect that the rates will still go high as the demand is more. As I said, this is the chart which covers the inflation rate in US. So if you can see, the inflation rate in US was very much down in the at the beginning of 2021. It was around 1.4, and then it started to grow gradually and it started to increase. And if you see in the month of Jan, it is 7.5, and by March end it will reach 8% is what the expectation. So I mean, when you compare it with India, so Indian markets, we have an inflation rate of 6 to 8%, but in US it is usually 2 to 3% inflation if you take it on an average. But now in the last 1 year, this inflation rate has gone very much high. This graph shows how the crude oil prices have been throughout the last 50 years. We will analyze the last three because we are very much aware of the last 2 3 time period. So in the year 2000, it was dot-com bubble during when the oil prices have gone high, and in 2010, 9 10, it was the global recession which happened, and again the crude oil prices have been very much high. And if you see in the year 2022, the prices have gone surpassed 50, and this gives us a question as to, are we heading to a recession? Then we'll go on with the Indian market crashes that have happened in the past. In the year 2008, when we had the global economic crisis, the markets have fallen down by 59% approximately. And in the year 2020, during the COVID pandemic outbreak, the markets have fallen down by 32% approximately. In both the cases, you can see that the market has revived and recovered a lot, and it has moved even further. So that is the beauty of stock market. So when the markets crash, people start worrying, people start doing panic selling and exit the stock market. But um, there is a chance that the probability of the markets reviving is around 99%. So that most of the big investors and people who have stayed invested for a long period of time knows very well about this, and they stay invested even during time of crisis, and that helps in creating a huge wealth. If you can see that Nifty had fallen down by 3,700 points and 3,800 points in both cases. But you can see, imagine how much it has, grown up after the crisis. So it is also, to be noted that after every crisis, there is a market, market goes very high and, very quickly. So that's good news. I mean, people need to think about it during this crisis, and think about the future and not the present, because we are not going to be traders. We are going to be investors. Now let's see about the 2022 market crash, where the markets have fallen down by 11 percentage. So still a lot more to come. I mean, from the past, I know that the past performances are not perfect indicators, but still during both the crises, the markets have fallen down at least by 30 percentage. So I expect Nifty to go down by at least by 10 to 15 percentage, still more. So I mean, however, fingers crossed. I mean, no one can predict the market. And if you can see that it has fallen down by 2,000 points from 18,000 odd to 16,000 odd. So hopefully, when the market still goes down, if the market still goes down, then it's a good chance for investors and grab the opportunity, and hopefully we will all be benefited. We have reached the end of the video with a positive note that the markets will recover after the fall. However, this is a good opportunity for investors to invest their money in fundamentally strong stocks. I will come up with my own analysis and pick stocks that are fundamentally strong, and I will help you to learn the concepts and how to pick fundamentally strong stocks, which will be of more value in the future. So, as everyone says, please subscribe, like, and comment to our channel, because we are very new, and this will encourage us to provide more information and more knowledge add to you. Thank you very much. See you soon in our next video, where we'll be analyzing fundamentally strong stocks for you to invest in this period of time.